The fastest growing county in Montana needs your input on a new growth policy to help guide the community. Over the weekend in the Browning area, family and friends marked Arden Pepion's 4th birthday. We are looking into one of the more unique farming industries in the Treasure State, and it may be one that you don't even know about. The University of Montana, the campus, still jumping as the school continues to celebrate its big win on Saturday. The weeks around 9/11 can be a stressful time for American veterans, and those feelings may be amplified this year with the situation in Afghanistan. And this all started back on July 2nd when Gabby and her fiance Brian Laundrie started a cross-country trip in Florida, driving to multiple national parks, including Yellowstone. Consumer news right now, some of your favorite Nabisco snack treats are in high demand by grocery stores as a workers' strike could impact supply chains. Many coronavirus patients recovering from long hospital stays are surprised to find that the days of full COVID coverage are over. Hospitals across Montana are seeing a surge in patients, whether they are COVID-19 positive or in the hospital for a different medical reason. A Sanders County health officer was asked to resign after being accused of preventing a COVID patient from receiving ivermectin. Because seriously though, I mean, those whales weigh like what, 100,000 pounds? One bump and you're dead.
Have you ever gone to the movies by yourself?
Yeah.
A lot?
Yeah. Before the movie starts, I have already finished the bucket, and I missed the beginning of the movie because I got to go get more.
But you can say it 3 times fast if you want.
Rubber duck runner up, rubber duck runner up, rubber duck runner up. Got it, I win. I wanna be there. Well, we do start with a live look from Great Falls this Monday morning. Even though it is September, fire season is not over just yet. A red flag warning in place for the Electric City and most of the Treasure State later today because of high temperatures and low humidity. Thanks so much for being with us here on this Labor Day Monday. I'm Alex Peterson alongside Majestic Storm. Morgan Ashley does have the day off. Majestic here this morning with us tracking that red flag warning. Take a look at that forecast in just a second. But first, because this warning impacts most of the state, a few reminders for you when it gets hot and dry like it's going to be later on today. Any spark, even the smallest of ones, can ignite a wildfire. There will be reduced air quality at times throughout the day in some spots. You can actually check our websites, Montana Right Now and Color8.com, to see where things stand in your area. If air quality is low, try to stay inside as much as possible.
Yeah, and you're going to want to make sure to extinguish all outdoor fires properly by dousing fires with plenty of water and making sure everything is cold to the touch. And finally, just be fire weather aware, remembering to not throw cigarettes or matches out of a moving vehicle and to never leave a fire unattended. Yeah,
so we talk about this all the time, but the smallest of sparks can start something. Leaving your hot car parked on dry grass, charging a battery, a boat battery started a fire last week. There's a lot to keep in mind. You're tracking this across the state.
Yeah, and it's a big deal because many of you will stay under this red flag warning all throughout the day today. Alex?
Majestic, thank you. Some continuing coverage right now. Over the weekend in the Browning area, family and friends marked Arden Pepion's 4th birthday, what would have been her 4th birthday. She's the young girl who's been missing since April earlier this year. The Blackfeet community held its last formal search for the toddler yesterday. Our Elijah Collins was there. All right, well, looking ahead to this weekend, the nation commemorates the 20th anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attacks. Wake Up Montana's Maria Anderson live in Missoula this morning with details on the Never Forget service taking place at the Rose Memorial Garden. Maria. Alrighty, Maria, thanks so much. Well, breaking overnight in Afghanistan, the Taliban say they have taken control of the Panjshir province north of the Afghan capital of Kabul. It was the last holdout of the anti-Taliban forces in the country and the only province the Taliban had not seized during their sweep of Afghanistan last month. Thousands of Taliban fighters overran 8 districts of Panjshir overnight, according to witnesses there in the area. Well, tracking the country's response to COVID-19 now, 2 pandemic-era aid programs that provided additional federal money to self-employed and gig workers as well as unemployed people around the country will end today. Roughly 8.9 million Americans will lose weekly benefits in those payments. The cutoff for these payments ended earlier than today, though, in Montana. Governor Greg Gianforte deciding to end the state's participation in federal unemployment programs back on June 27th. This comes at a time where the number of people applying for the aid dropped last week to the lowest level since the pandemic began. Now sharing the good this morning in Bozeman, where for a second year in a row, local organizations and artists have put together a self-guided experience for the community to enjoy local artwork. Noah Schmick now on the collaborative community project between dozens of local artists who are displaying some of their first artwork since the pandemic. Noah, good morning.
Like that, what's that viral video of that guy that like sprays
the salt on his
steaks?
elbow.
That's
Noah,
what I was thinking.
Noah, that looks like
Yeah.
that looks like a sugar shaker. Are you
Yeah,
sure
I
that's
think it
actually
is.
fairy dust?
No, it's fairy dust.
Look
I
at
swear,
him.
it's fairy
That
dust.
is hilarious, Noah.
The
Good
fact that you're
job.
up at
Good
5 in the
thinking.
morning spreading sugar out there for all the world to find is enough. Also, Noah, your soundbite, Chief Shenanigans Officer. I love that.
Yep. Cheap shenanigans officer. It's the best.
It's the best, and I think you did the shenanigans well yourself this morning. Noah Schmick live for us. Noah, thanks so
Yep.
much. Still to come this morning here on Wake Up Montana for you, one Laurel woman doing more than just getting in shape. She's also raising money for cancer research. More on the Great American Bike Challenge. That's after the break.